All right, and we are back with another home tour. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. This is Trene Smoot, your creative realtor here in Georgia. Thank you for joining me again. We are taking a tour today in Atlanta, West Side. It's this house right here. I'll get a better view, but stay tuned and we're gonna get started. All right, so this is the neighborhood. And welcome to this townhouse in West Atlanta. Now, this house is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms large. It is just a little bit over 1,800 feet, so at 1,808 square feet. And it is listed at $309,000 even by Stephanie Hudson of my brokerage. As you see, the community has no street parking, so you have a lot of space out here. It's very organized. Here's the home. And you are in a gated community. You have a bit of a front yard here. So you have a small little tree with a light post. Very cute. You have a 2-car garage. Small walkway into your porch. You have a bit of space too to have your outdoor seating, tables and chairs at. All right, y'all. Stay tuned. We're gonna head right on in. Take a look at your view when you step out. All right, y'all, so welcome in. This is our front door entryway. And immediately on our right here, when we step in, we have a closet for storage. Full entryway. Love this yellow. It's like a lemon yellow, but with a slight bit of white in it. Very vibrant. Welcome in. So we walk in past our foyer and we are now in the living room and hallway space. Right here we have a half bathroom. It's pink. I love the light fixtures there, y'all. What do you think? Those. Yes. Then so down this hallway we have our laundry room where this yellow, lemon yellow continues. You have some shelving above. Looks like she used it for decoration, which I think is really cute. But also for linen and other laundry uses. Then right here you have your garage. So this is where you come in from the garage. Again, it's two cars. I just love the painting she put in here too. And then we are gonna move into our living room. This here is also storage. You have a bit more space in here too. And this is the living room space. It is complemented with a turquoise color that you'll also see all throughout, but you'll see all types of colors in here, which is why I'm excited to show you this house. You can get some inspiration too of how you can design. It's very creatively designed in here. But you see you have built-ins on each side. And you have a fireplace. Appears to be gas. All right. And then you have our dining space. Which has a bay shape to it with 3 windows on each side. Absolutely love it because it maximizes the natural lighting that comes in. You have a fairly large table here too, so notice y'all have a lot of space. And also ceiling fans. You see a lot of ceiling fans in here, so you can keep it well ventilated. Then you also have an island for our kitchen. So here's our kitchen here. And you have an island that is higher on one side, so it's great for stools to be placed. Nice for entertainment. Love this beautiful amber shaded wood. And you have a lot of space in the kitchen as well. Your sink is on the island as well as your dishwasher. So it's a bit lower for easy washing, of course. You have black appliances, Whirlpool, a gas stove, awesome. And let's take a look at your pantry. You have a window here as well. One more window on this wall. Nice. So, yep, you have a pantry right in the kitchen. Awesome. It's conveniently located. All right. And now that is our first floor. Super high ceilings. Wow. Here's this house from one more perspective before we go outside. And we have a screen door on both entrances of this house and exits of this house. I love a good screen door, I realize, because you can just look outside. And welcome to our patio, where this turquoise and blue continues. So you have a great sized patio in the back, and you also have a small yard. Actually, it's a decent size. Now, it appears as though the owner put down turf. So this here is turf. And this is what I was talking about in another video that I did of a house tour that did not have grass. This is a great alternative if you want no maintenance in the backyard, but you still want that green feel. Here's that bay window. Love the landscaping. See if I can get this. And you're on a bit of a hill, so I'm gonna be careful. But here is the back of this house. So you have a lot of space to entertain, to hang out. And you are also in a cool spot because you have a backyard. Neighbors, some neighbors don't have a backyard, others do. But you do have a backyard space here. All right, y'all, so we are headed upstairs. Just want to give y'all a view of what you can see when you come downstairs as well. So you're welcomed by that beautiful building right there. I love the placement of that. And then you also have a space which was utilized as a sitting area, which I absolutely adore. It's a great add-in. Then you have really high ceilings in here too, which you may notice. And you have a bit of flat space right under that window. Let's see if I can get it, not sure. But it is look like it's a couple feet with this beautiful chandelier and that large window to bring in maximum natural lighting. My other jam. All right, and then we are headed upstairs to the second floor. Welcome in. You have a bit of space for a transition, so the owner did put some decor, which I love. You have a lot of options if you want to get creative in this house, which makes it special because you can add in your own flair and you have the space for it. So I love that. Hopefully this house can give you some ideas too. And to our right here, we are immediately walking into our first bedroom. Good size. Large window that faces the street. Here's our closet. She has her books, smart. Now she used this area as her office, I see. Cool. And then we are headed to the second bedroom. It's about the same size, maybe a little bit. No, it looks like the same size. And then, which also has a window, but has a nice sized closet, it appears as well. So here's a look at the closet space in this room. All right, and then we have our common bathroom, full bathroom, of course. Love the colors in here as well. Single vanity, but a lot of space, a whole lot of space. And as well as cabinetry. You also have a lavender tone in here on the walls. Love this turquoise. These are my colors, y'all. Then this here is your utility closet. So it's just your water heater in there. And then last but not least, saving the best for last, our primary suite. As you see here, you have a lot of space here. 2 windows, which brings in a whole lot of, actually it's a bit more shady back here, so it may not be too much light. You have a lot of trees surrounding you in the backyard. Nice, so it's large enough to even have a couch, a sofa. You have 2 dressers, 2 chairs, and a couch. All right. And then we have our ensuite. So on each side is our closet, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. But welcome into our primary bathroom. As you see, you have split vanities in here. You have a full-size tub, great size. You have a lot of space. Love the painting that they put up in there. You also have your shower. Water closet is on the other side. Window for natural lighting. Great source of lighting already, artificially. You have a lot of lights. And here is our, so here's what the closets look like. They are smaller, but you have 2 of them. Symmetrical. on each side, and you also have shelving for 2 rows of clothing. That does help with space. So yes, as you can see too, you have high ceilings in this room. Alright y'all, well that's it for today's house tour. Thank y'all so much for joining me again. Let me know in the comments what you think of this place. Would you see yourself living here? Do you like townhouses? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you're interested in purchasing this property, please reach out to me. I have my information listed here and also in the description below. Alright y'all, y'all take care. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.